Have you ever thought about which countries will be the most populated in the future? China and India are probably the first names that come to mind. But there's another country quietly climbing the ranks, and it might surprise you. We're talking about Pakistan. By the early 2050s, Pakistan is on track to become the world's third most populous nation. Right now, it's already the fifth largest, home to over 240 million people. This rapid growth is a huge deal, and it's creating some serious challenges for the country. So, what's driving this population boom? A major factor is the high fertility rate. On average, a woman in Pakistan has about 3.5 children. Compare that to neighboring India, where the rate is around 2, or Bangladesh. At 1.9, this difference might not seem huge at first glance, but when you scale it up across a population of millions, it leads to explosive growth. Every year, Pakistan adds around 5 million people. That's like adding the entire population of New Zealand, year after year. This rapid expansion is putting immense pressure on Pakistan's resources. Think about it. More people means more demand for everything. Food, water, housing, healthcare, education, jobs, the list goes on and on. The country is already struggling to provide these basic necessities for its current population. For example, access to clean drinking water is a major problem for millions. The healthcare system is overstretched, with a shortage of doctors and hospital beds. In urban areas, cities like Karachi and Lahore are bursting at the seams, leading to overcrowding, pollution, and strained infrastructure. The economic consequences are just as significant. A fast-growing population makes it incredibly difficult to reduce poverty. Even if the economy grows, the gains are spread so thinly that individual living standards barely improve. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in it. The government creates new jobs, but the number of people entering the workforce grows even faster. This leads to high unemployment, especially among the youth, which can fuel social unrest and instability. It's a tough cycle to break. The struggle to improve living standards becomes an uphill battle when the finish line keeps moving further away. Now, you might be wondering why this is happening. The reasons are complex and deeply rooted in the country's social and cultural fabric. For one, there's a lack of awareness and education about family planning, especially in rural areas. Many people simply don't have access to information or services that would allow them to choose the size of their family. Traditional values also play a significant role. In many communities, having a large family, particularly with many sons, is seen as a sign of strength and a form of social security for old age. Then there's the religious dimension, which is a very sensitive but crucial part of the conversation. Some religious interpretations have been used to oppose family planning measures. This opposition creates a significant hurdle for government programs aimed at controlling population growth. While many religious scholars do support family planning, the dissenting voices are often loud and influential, making it difficult for officials to implement effective policies without facing backlash. It's a delicate balancing act for any government. This isn't a new problem for Pakistan. The government has been aware of the demographic challenge for decades. They've launched various family planning programs over the years, often with the slogan "Do Bach Hai I Shai," which means 2 children are good. But these campaigns have had limited success. Why? A lack of consistent political will is a big part of it. Governments change, priorities shift, and funding for these programs often gets cut. There hasn't been a sustained, long-term commitment to tackling the issue head. The impact of this population growth is felt most acutely by the most vulnerable. Look at the image of a mother giving water to her newborn baby in the scorching heat of Jacobabad. It's a powerful reminder of the daily struggles faced by millions. For families living in poverty, having more children means stretching already scarce resources even thinner. It can mean less food for each child, less money for education, and a greater risk of falling into a cycle of poverty that's hard to escape. Women and children are often the ones who bear the brunt of this pressure. The situation has become so critical that some lawmakers in Pakistan are now demanding that the government declare the demographic trend a national emergency. They argue that, without drastic and immediate action, the country's progress will be permanently stalled. They believe it's time to stop treating population growth as a secondary issue and make it a top national priority. Declaring an emergency could unlock more resources, create a sense of urgency, and allow for more decisive policies. So, what can be done? Experts suggest a multi-pronged approach. First, there needs to be a massive, nationwide education and awareness campaign. This campaign should not only promote the benefits of smaller families, but also provide clear, accessible information about family planning methods. It's crucial to empower individuals, especially women, with the knowledge and tools they need to make their own choices. Investing in girls' education is particularly effective. When girls stay in school longer, they tend to marry later and have fewer children. Second, the government needs to address the religious opposition directly and constructively. This means engaging in a dialogue with religious leaders to build a consensus around the importance of family planning for the well-being of the nation. Highlighting interpretations that support responsible parenthood can be a powerful tool to counter misinformation and resistance. Third, There must be a strong, unwavering political commitment. This isn't an issue that can be solved in a year or two. It requires a long-term strategy with consistent funding and political backing, regardless of who is in power. It means integrating population policies into all aspects of national planning, from economic development to environmental protection. Finally, access to family planning services needs to be dramatically improved. This means making contraceptives affordable and easily available in every corner of the country, from bustling cities to the most remote villages. It also means training more healthcare workers and ensuring that clinics are well-stocked and welcoming. Pakistan stands at a crossroads. The path it chooses now will determine its future for generations to come. Continuing with the current trend risks a future of increasing poverty, resource scarcity, and social instability. But if the country can successfully manage its population growth, it can unlock its immense potential. A more stable population would allow Pakistan to invest more in each citizen, leading to better health, better education, and a stronger economy for everyone. It's a monumental challenge, but it's one that Pakistan cannot afford to ignore. The well-being of its future generations depends on the decisions made today. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the issues shaping our world. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.